Hey guys, welcome back to another challenge, a fun day Friday challenge. I have trouble saying some words together and that's it, like little blue button stamps. I always want to say little boy blue stamps. I make up everything as I go along, literally. I've been watching Parks and Rec, so for any of you that watch that, I literally, that's a funny thing between my son and I. Rob Lowe's character, he really accentuates the T and we just find that really funny. So pardon me, it's night as you can tell. You got the crazy and the crazy cat lady craft tonight. So this week was a sketch and our sponsor is Lawn Fawn. How cool is that? So here's our sketch right here. Let me see if I can't click on it. Oh yes, I can. There we go. So there's our sketch right there. Hopefully you can see it. So there's a sentiment, 3 objects, and an object at the bottom. So I'm always taking these so literally and like following exactly the sketch, but I'm trying to spread out a little bit. I was gonna say space out a little bit, but that's taken care of, as you know. So I dug in my Lawn Fawn sets and I decided to use Wheelie Like You. My son and or I always had hamsters growing up. We haven't had one in a really long time. Our last one died. We had to put her down. She had cancer. And so I think he was in like the 6th grade, 5th or 6th grade. Now he's a sophomore in college. So it's been a long time since we've had one. It's just so hard to get so attached, and I have cats, and so I kind of glance at them at the pet store from now and then. So anyways, so Wheelie Like You is the set that I chose, and of course I have the coordinating stamp set to go with, the die set to go with it, because I don't like to fussy cut. I did last week, but I don't like to do it. So here's my cute little hamster. I kind of colored my hamster in like our hamster Turkey. Now our hamster was named Turkey, which the vet just found hilarious, because we got her the night before Thanksgiving. It was a present to my son. So I kind of just named her. I'm like, okay, it's Thanksgiving and a turkey. And he was like, oh, that's kind of a cool name. It's different. We have really weird names. It's either food names or weird names of pets. It's either a curse or a specialty. I don't know which it is, really. So this is my Lawn Fawn set that I was going to use. And so in the sketch, bring over my other pieces. So I did use Simple Stories 24/7. For all the papers that you're going to see, the pattern papers. The cardstock is Recollections. You know I love me some Recollections. And the black ink is actually the My Pink Stamper Darkest Night Hybrid ink, which is no longer made. She decided to sell Stampin' Up! And not have her own company anymore. And this is Pink Velvet, the little hearts. So this is going to be a card that I can send to my son while he's at school when I'm missing him. So I was a horrible mother. Last year, I made them goodie bags for every holiday. So I'm not too horrible, but I really didn't get him like any surprise cards. My plan was like once a week maybe, or once every 2 weeks to pop a card in the mail. But we saw him every 2 weeks, so I kind of didn't get a card made. So I figure I'll start getting some cards made, and if I know he's having a test coming up or something, I can pop one in them. So, long story that took me to get to this. I used the Stampin' Up! Crumb Cake. I'll show you, I stamped off. It's this right here. I didn't want black because I edged my papers in it. I didn't want black because it would really be stark. And the hamster was brown, and oh goodness, my fan is on. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay, but it just took my hamster. Dangers of having fans on while you craft. So I didn't want black, and the hamster is kind of a tannish, and so I kind of settled on this color right here. So again, that's Crumb Cake. And if you like the color and you need some Stampin' Up! Supplies, go check out our fearless design team leader at jwscrapshack.blogspot.com. She can help you with all your Stampin' Up! Needs. She is an awesome Stampin' Up! Demo. I've gotten some stuff from her, and I have to start doing my Stamp It Tuesday again. I had an incident. I messed up my ankle really bad. Not broke it, but like bad. I was walking and I hooked my foot in the treadmill, so it twisted my ankle. When I hooked, I went down, I hit my head and had a concussion, so I had to stay awake, and then I messed my back up with it, and then I was getting headaches and seeing spots, and so that's why there's been no Stamp It Tuesday. Long explanation, but my viewers, you know I like to talk, and I haven't talked in a while. So, okay, let's get to the card. So, long story short, there will be Stamp It Tuesday coming, and I will use my Stampin' Up set I got from Jo because she's an awesome demo, and you need to go buy from her. And the stamp set is so super cute. It's adorable. I love it. So I have to do it. It's just a matter, my scrap room gets so hot in the summer. I have beautiful bay windows, but the bad thing is, those are very hot. And so I don't come in here when it's that hot because it's hot. And I like to enjoy when I craft. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead. So what I did essentially is I took the three lines here and I flipped them so they're going this way. And then the sentiment I flipped this way also and put to the side. So I turned these perpendicular and then just kept the sentiment going that way, but I put it this way to read because it would look silly going that way. So I did that way. And then our hamster will go down there. So that's our sketch. Okay, so I'm going to start with my closest piece here first. And because in the sketch, the 3 strips are all going to be different sizes because they're at different points. So I'm going to stagger them just a little bit. So let's go ahead and turn our tape runner the right way. That may help, just saying. Goodness gracious. Okay, so I don't want to go all the way to the bottom with this one. So there we go. Whoops. So these two here are going to be pretty close. Whoops. I probably should have just lined that up there. That probably would have made my life a bit easier. Let me just see, because it's hard to tell from behind the camera. See, that looks crooked to me. But it looks good too, because that's right on there, so that's not coming off. All right, so we'll go ahead and put this one in right next to it. And this actually, let me just show you real quick, as I'm at 8 minutes. I just keep all my little pieces. I save all of these. This is my Simple Stories box. It has a bunch of the sets in here, and I just put these in here, and that I was like, oh my gosh, that's cool. I saved all those, and now I can just go back in and grab a few out to do what I want to do. Now I was really tempted to do pennants with these. Not the Catholic ask for forgiveness, the penance, with the TS. Ha ha ha. You guys have missed my jokes, haven't you? Okay, so then we're gonna get this one to go on. But I decided, because it wasn't pennants in the picture, that I would stick to this and go this way. So this one, I think actually I'm gonna make this one equal, because I was thinking about it when I said I wasn't going to, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute. That would be equal because it's on the same side. They're both on the side of the middle one. So that would be equal. Okay, so now that I've got those on there, I'm gonna come here and take our sticky scissors, because although it's just adhesive, just the sticky tape, I don't want to get my non-sticky scissors sticky. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and touch up the tops of those pieces of paper, because I cut it off where it was already inked, and then it was white again. Okay, so now that we've done that, I feel like naked, like my cards. No, I don't feel naked. I'm not naked. I feel like I thought this was gonna go so well. I feel that my card is naked because it does not have any ribbon on it. It feels wrong, but it's a sketch, so I'm gonna do it. And my card's a really odd size, but I like it. It's something different. So, and with that envelope creator, I can make any size envelope I want, so why not? And I just realized my strips don't match. Oh goodness, I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay, let me fix that. I will be right back, because that's gonna drive me nuts. Okay, crisis kind of averted. You will take note. I don't know if this is a different paper. This was stuck down really well. I thought I could kind of be gentle and pry it up. No, you could not. So I got it to where I liked it. And then I looked at the picture and I realized there was a little channel in between each of these in the picture. So yeah. So they're together. That I'm trying not to be as literal. Literally. I can't do it. Literal. I guess I can't do it that way. Okay, so we're going to put him down here in the corner. So let's go ahead and get some adhesive. I have all this ribbon on my desk and it's just looking at me. Or as we say when the dog sees something at once and you have it lurking. She's lurking at you. See, this is what you get when I craft late at night. You guys get silly family tales. You get silly voices. It's just madness. Okay, so I kind of hemmed and hawed and I'm like, what am I going to do? I couldn't figure out what to do with these 3 strips. So I'm really excited how this came together. And then I used 2 of my tiny little black pop dots on the back of him so that he looks like he's running in the wheel and he's not sitting directly on it. And I think mine I always caught like this, like running in that. So maybe, geez, everything's sticking really well tonight, which is good. That's what it's supposed to do. So there's our card. So again, the set is Wheelie Like You. It's a little hamster. And they do have the dies to get it. I believe, oh, I actually got mine from Butterfly Reflections, which there's a site, I think on eBay, I'm not sure. If you search Butterfly Reflections, scrapbooking, you'll find it. But I got a lot of mine on Amazon. And if you watch them, if you like them and you like Amazon, I'm a Prime member also, so that helps. I just put it in my cart and I checked each day, like the prices would change. So I'd wait till they came down cheap and then grab them. So that's what I did. So, but this one I got from Butterfly Reflections. I remember I pre-ordered this one because it was just so adorable. So yep, so this will be a card of encouragement to my son or just a hello. So I'm not even going to put white paper. I'm not going to stamp on the inside. It's just going to be so I can write him a cute little message. Just a cute little card. Oh, and I was mentioning that this card is an odd size. This card is 4.5 by 5.5. So I don't know if that's an odd size or not. I'm trying to see if I have my envelope maker near me. No. Well, it could be near me and I just don't know. That's an option. So I don't know. Oh, there it is. See, I told you. It was right next to me. So let me see if that's a card size. Just to tell you. Because I think I've heard of that size before. Envelope, 4.5. 4.5 by 4.5. I see 4.5 by 5. I don't see a 4.5 by 5.5 on here. For some reason, maybe it's 4, oh, it's 4 by 5 I'd heard of before. But you can, I have the app, the envelope generator app for this. Ooh, sorry guys. So I can go ahead and make an envelope to fit perfectly my 4.5 by 5.5 card. So I want to thank you so much for stopping by. I'll lay that out. Don't forget to stop over at Joe's Scrap Shack to compete in the challenge to submit your entry. And check out my blog at www.crazycatladycraft.blogspot.com. And as always, happy crafting.